a bit high on the feeling, can't seem to focus.
I can't believe we're about to use this palette. My baby. For today's look, we're gonna go super sparkly, super glam. That's the point of this palette, right? So let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and put a concealer, like a base, on my lid. That way these shadows show up really true. And yeah, just use any concealer that you'd like on your lid and put it all over. That way when we put on these shadows, they are nice and opaque. And then I'm going to take the shade Rotor Man and just fluff that all over the lid, basically like a powder. I can't believe I am using my own palette. The collection! Sorry, you're going to hear that a lot, and it's just you guys. I thought the first palette was it. No, girl, we got a collection! All right, now I'm going to go in with the shade 100%, and we're going to blend that in our creases. These shadows blend really beautifully and easy. They're not choppy or chunky or anything like that. And this shade looks great on all skin tones. All of the girls in my wedding are wearing some part of my collection, which I think is so amazing. I actually wore this palette in my wedding. All right, I last minute decided to throw some tape on there just because I want this to be a really hard line. Don't have to do that. You can actually just use a makeup wipe to wipe it away, but I didn't want to do that. All right, up next, we're gonna go in with the shade Florida and put that right in between that transition shade we put on, right in here. Again, amazing blendability. That's what I find so interesting about these eyeshadows is I'll be the first to admit they do not swatch the greatest, but it's a completely different story on your lid. See, look at that. The blending on it is just so seamless. And I'm just so proud of the price points of this palette. That's what I love about this brand. All right, the next shade we're gonna dive into is Boo Bears. We're gonna place it right here in our outer V, just to deepen it up. So with these shadows, the type of brush that you use makes a huge difference on the way that it applies. I just want this to be another flush in there. Next, we're gonna take the shade Boy with that same brush, which is that darker purpley shade, and put that in the same area. Again, the type of brush that you use with this will make a difference. And I'm just going inner to outer corner, kind of a halo with this shade. We're going glam, right, girl? For the shade in the center, I'm going to use the color Besties and then Twinsies. So I'm going to put Besties in this area and then Twinsies right here. And I'm just using a spongy brush like this. You can actually use, so the brush that I put in here is really for the glitters, those heart-shaped shades, but you can also use the opposite side for these shadows if you'd like. Right here, oh, look at that. It's such a pretty shade. And you can also use your finger. I just find that with that brush, well, actually, I like applying it with my finger better. That's besties, and now we're gonna take Twinsies, which is like a brown purple, and I'm gonna use my finger just so I can really pack on that color. How beautiful is that? Right there. Oh, that is such a beautiful shade. It has some brown undertones, but for the most part, it has a purple base. As you see, I do have fallout on my face, so that's why I'm doing my shadow first. Now I'm actually going to take the shade Dude, which is a shimmer, and I know most of the time you don't put a shimmer to deepen your look, but you guys, these shades just look so great as used as a deepening color, but it looks gorgeous on its own. I really want to do another makeup look with that green, and I like using this shade Boo Bears, Dude, and Criss Criss together and then topping it off with the glitter. It's gorgeous. So I'm just packing on Dude right here on the outer portion. Right here. Packing it on. And then I'm going to take that fluffy brush that we've been using to blend it in. And now before I apply eyeliner, I'm going to take a little bit of Manifest, and I want to do it on the brush because I want a more concentrated glitter. If you want just like a spread, your finger works great for that. But let me show you with this brush. It applies more concentrated. See that glitter? Oh, it's such a pretty glitter. And then I want to take a little bit of the Bro glitter, and put it right here in the inner corner. And be careful because it can come off in a chunk like this, but it's easily spread out with the brush. Now we are going to apply liner. I won't talk through this, I will just fast forward. I'm just gonna apply these little eyelashes that are mine. I'm gonna apply my lashes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Can you believe that? So yes, going to apply these lashes onto my eyes, and we will continue this look. All right, we just put the lashes on, which look, are they not the perfect amount of like flair and flirtiness? I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation, and then I will be right back so we can finish our eyes and then use the cheek palette and my lip kits. All right, so we have our base on. Look how like pow. Like once you put your foundation on, it always makes the shadows look so much more shebang. So now we are going to work on the lower lash line again, and we're going to go back in with 100% and just smoke out the bottom. Just like that. Then we're going to go in with Florida and build it in layers, just like we did on our lid. See how wonderful these shadows go on? And then we're going to take the shade Boo Bears, that brown, and put it right here on the outer V, just so there's like some warmth. There's some brown in there, and it's not just all purple hues. And then we're going to take the shade Oi, that purpley shade, and just concentrate that on this part of our eye. gonna give it so much dimension. Now this is where we're gonna go in with the shimmery shades. And I'm gonna take the shade Twinsies on a fluffy brush like this and put it right here in the center. I don't know if you can see that. It's just adding some shimmer to it. Right there. Then let's take Besties skinny brush. And these shadows, you guys, work amazing with sprays as well. Put it right here. I love Besties because it's like a chunkier shadow, and it shows up as like glitter flecks when you put it on. You see what I'm saying? Going in with the shade Dude and putting her right here. So beautiful. And see how much darker it's showing up. I have a more dense brush and you can really see the shimmery flecks. Oh, I'm obsessed with this. And then since we have the lashes on, you know how that changes the shape of your eye. I'm gonna go back in with all the shades, or the darker shades in the palette, and deepen up the outer V. Or just a smidge. And now we're gonna go back in the glitters. I'm gonna get Manifest again with my brush. And concentrate that. Woo! If there are any. Then, even more glitter, we're gonna take the liquid liner glitter that's in there. What I like to do with this is I don't want to load the applicator. I wipe it off so it's a tiny little brush, and I am going to put this in the inner corner. Right here on the lower lash line and inner corner. This looks really beautiful on its, oh crap, on its own as well. And to finish off our eyes, we are going to take the color Hey Guys, which I thought I wouldn't like an inner corner shade better than the one that's in my first palette. But y'all, this one is so beautiful, so sparkly. Look at that. Look at that. It's just gorgeous and like champagne-y. It pulls whatever colors are on your lid. So this is pulling lots like pinky purple, and it's because I'm wearing pinky purple shades. But if you were wearing like the green that's in this palette, Boo Bear and Bro and Dude, it would match those as well. It's really cool how it shifts into the color that you want it to, the different flecks that are in it at least. It's really, really beautiful. Oh. How beautiful is that? And then to finish off the eyes, we're gonna go in with Rotor Man, the lighter. It's got like a pink undertone to it, and highlight our brow bone with that. I need to extend the tail of my brow on that side. So I just went back in with my finger to apply more, and if you want it to be super glittery, use that finger and dab some more on. The brush is a more concentrated application, but you guys, we're blinging on the glam. Okay, now my absolute favorite part. I like to like finish it all up. Well, see, I don't even know. Do I like the cheek palette better or the eyeshadow palette? The cheek palette that I'm so happy about. I gave you a warm shade, and then I gave you like a lighter sister version of it. And yeah, we are going to go in right now with that. And I think for this look, I'm going to use the new shade Maganda. So I brought back Mahal. If you haven't seen the first video talking about the inspiration of the palette, I will link it down below. But yes, so we're going to go in with Maganda and put that on our cheeks, which is the perfect like peachy everyday toned blush. And girl, you do not need a lot of this. It goes on super pigmented. Put some on our nose. And there we go. Oh, this color is perfect. Just like that. See, it just goes on so well. And now for my favorite part. There are 2 new highlighter shades in there, and they are so fire. So with these highlighters, the brush that you use is so important. So a fan brush like this works, but I feel like a fluffier brush like this is magic. It is straight up magic. So I'm going to put Bubs on first on this cheek so you can really see what it looks like. It's like a beautiful gold. Oh, look at that. So that's Bubs. I'm going to show you what Lans looks like on its own on the other side. This one is so beautiful. It has a pink like duochrome to it. You see that? Just like that, girl. And I like mixing the 2 together. So now I'm going to mix the 2. That's Lans on its own. I wish the sun was shining on me, but it's not. Mixing Lans and Bubs together. Oh, it's ridiculously beautiful. And for the lips, I'm going to do the pinkier nude shade Dainty, which is, you guys, the lip liner that's in this is like the best nude ever. It matches so many different looks. You could wear this color on its own. Look at that. It's like your lip but better shade. And the feel of this lip liner is you could totally wear it on its own. Dainty is like, remember Scandy in the first palette? If she had a sister, Dainty would be it. So let me show you. Look at that. It's like a wearable pinky nude. And I would say the finish of these are a satin matte. They're advertised as a matte lipstick, but when you put it on your lips, it's so nice and creamy and comfortable to wear. Look at that. How perfect is this color? Yeah, you're probably wondering, what the heck, what look is this? So this is actually another look with my collection that I'm wearing all over my face, but I did not film an outro of that look yesterday, and I'm like, I don't want to do a voiceover. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked that look. I will, of course, list the entire collection down below. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you have any questions or anything like that, let me know down below, and I can't wait to share this look with you guys. Sorry for the completely different look in this video, but I had to come on camera and say thank you guys so much. I hope you love the collection. I can't wait to see your looks. Don't forget to hashtag #MelisaMichelle so I can see your looks. I will repost, share, post them on my Instagram, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Love you.